And welcome back to Square Off. Our politics panel will be joining us now with their takeaways from the Adrian Fontes interview, plus Karrin Taylor Robson's persistent problem with Trumpers who just don't trust her. Joining us now, Republican consultant Chad Haywood at the Camelback Strategy Group and Democratic consultant Stacey Pearson at Lumen Strategies. First off, disclosures from either of you, any candidates, issues you're connected to that we're going to talk about?
No, sir.
No, sir? Good. Like to hear that. Last week on this program, the people sitting in that chair, those chairs for our politics panel said, Adrian Fontes is going to run for CD7, for Old Grijalva seat. They were wrong. No shame on them. Just want to say that's where things stood a week ago. And I think that was the consensus. Chad, why didn't Adrian Fontes run? What was your takeaway from that interview?
Well, I think Adrian Fontes, like most political animals, likes to talk about running, likes to be out in the news. At the end of the day, this is a special election. It's going to have very low turnout. Who the Grijalva family decides that they want to support will be a big deal in that race. I don't know that that would be a race worth giving up the Secretary of State position for. It would just be a lot of risk for him and tough for him to raise money.
Did you think he was going to run?
Oh, I think Adrian wanted us to think he was going to run. I mean, I think the secretary did a really good job on another publicity tour and perhaps looked at the landscape and realized we're 110, 109 days away from that election, and he would have had to resign his position.
And give Katie Hobbs the appointment of the next Secretary of State.
The former Secretary of State, Governor Hobbs, the appointment.
Not too far out from 2026.
Right.
That would have been a very interesting situation if it happened. Let's put a timestamp on this. 2 days after Raul Grijalva's funeral, it is still believed his daughter, Adelita Grijalva, Pima County Supervisor, will run for that seat and will likely be a heavy favorite over former state lawmaker Daniel Hernandez. On to 2026, Republican candidate for governor Karrin Taylor Robson, who has fully embraced President Donald Trump, was attacked by Trumpers for posting an image of a fundraiser she held in Mar-a-Lago that they deemed kind of weak. It was not a full house, to be fair. They've been after her forever. Senator Jake Hoffman is trying to move a ballot referral that might keep her out of office because she's a lobbyist. Don't they know she was endorsed by Donald Trump?
Look, Jake Hoffman, he's very provocative in everything he does. He actually does political advocacy for a living, so there's a little irony in the bill. The reality is that Robson still has that Trump support, and we have a new situation in Arizona. We're going to see what everyone raised in just a few weeks. We have quarterly reporting in the off year. I think you'll see that Robson probably did very well in the fundraising category. And Hobson, it's no secret that he's a strong, big supporter. So I just chalked this up to primary politics.
Congressman Andy Biggs has announced he's running for governor as well in the Republican primary. But does Donald Trump have to come out at some point and make it clear, crystal clear, that Karrin Taylor Robson is the one he has selected?
I think right now the president's words stand. If you look at all the video footage, it's him on stage saying, if she runs again, she has my full support. And I think you're seeing that as she makes the round. She had the endorsement of the governor of Arkansas, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, strong ally of Trump. And so I think she's just going to try to continue showing momentum and continue to hold on and share that endorsement as far as she can go.
And to be fair, we're still 500 days away from the primary, and I've made a mental note not to keep talking about this every week, so don't worry. But this week it just kind of jumped out. Democrats have to be enjoying this fight.
I have said from the beginning that a Trump endorsement may be more of a liability in almost 2 years than an asset, and I think we're seeing that play out a bit right now. Most importantly, this isn't just folks reading the tea leaves. This isn't people like us giving our opinions. Folks are looking at polling of Karrin Taylor Robson. The DGA, the RGA have already been in the field, and Governor Hobbs is a strong candidate. She is an incumbent. She has raised a ton of money. The people who vote like her. Independents haven't turned on her. They like that she hasn't done anything chaotic and she's holding the line at the border. I mean, there are lots of advantages. And I think Karrin Taylor Robson's going to have a tough hill to climb.
Chad's jumping out of his seat.
I think the Democrats, Stacey, her friends, they're all very excited for a Republican primary. It's fun for me to see Jake Hoffman have the same talking points as Democrat consultants on Twitter. And so it's going to be a long race. And,
Yes, well, I used to state it earlier. Yes.
looking forward to it.
Lots of twists and turns to come. I want to end with a major economic development issue up in Scottsdale. Scottsdale-based Axon, maker of police tasers, body cameras, faces a vote by Scottsdale residents in the fall on its plan to build a new headquarters that have a large number of apartments as part of the project. Scottsdale does not like apartments. An amended bill to clear the way for the Axon project would strip that city's voters of the constitutional right to challenge this project. The bill sponsored removed the original language to basically suspend all voters' rights to challenge any project. Chad, this has divided conservatives. You have conservatives on the council who oppose this project. Break it down. What's going on here?
The old saying, all politics is local. Most politics is national now, but not when it comes to something being built in your neighborhood. When you ask voters how they feel about affordable housing, they know it's a problem. But then when something large is going to be built close to them, they might have completely contradictory feelings about it. And so to me, this is a local fight. There's probably a ton of details we don't understand. But I think if you look at what the legislature is trying to do, it's trying to balance the rights of voters with being able to get affordable housing done. And that's a tricky, tough balancing act.
Really tricky. What is this? Just simply illegal?
It is. It's unconstitutional. The state's constitution allows for voters to make a decision that overrides a council's zoning, or really any council decision, most council decisions. And it does impact not just Scottsdale, it's cities between 200 and 500,000 residents. So I hope the viewers in Peoria and Chandler and Gilbert are paying attention, because this is not just a Scottsdale project issue. This is all of those mid-sized cities. Their residents lose control over the ability to refer.
Interesting. Got to end it there. Chad Haywood, Stacey Pearson, thanks so much for joining us.